YouTube. Hopefully, hopefully they're going to send out notifications. Hang on, get this other one up and running. All right. got a double live stream going here. Uh, Legends and Tales of Josie Wales and Preacher Pale Rider. Um, yep. Somebody's already on there. That's cool. Yeah, they're gone. Hopefully you got his mother notification, so they did send them out. Thank you, YouTube. It's rare that they both go out like that. Okay, wait a moment, but I'm on a rant today. I'm ready to fucking go off about something. And I'll wait. I need a couple minutes here. Wait for some people to hop on. Should have brought a bottle of water out here, and I didn't. Wait a minute. It's a little bit more lit up. Okay, where is everybody? Shit, you know what? Let me put that off. If anybody's on there, I'm going to go in, grab a couple bottles of water. There's somebody already on there. I'll be back out in 20 seconds. I got to run into the house. Who's that? Hey, how you doing? What's up? What's your name, Dale? Nice to meet you, Dale. Yeah, I was getting ready to do a live stream. Still am. But I need to run into the house. It's literally about 50 seconds tops. I got to grab a bottle of water. It's going to be talking a lot. I'll turn this off. I'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah. Had to get me some water. Who's on? Oh, what the hell happened there? Okay, let me put this. Let me put some light on here. Shit. There we go. Got my jacket on. I don't know why the fuck. It was cold as shit in my house, man. Absolutely freezing in my house because I had my air conditioner cranked all the way up. And I was lying down and I realized, damn, it's getting cold. So I threw my jacket on, and that's what, who's that? White Cloud. What's it say? We love a short king? Yeah. Yeah, I'm about 5'7". Is that short enough? Anyway, are you talking about because I make shorts? Yeah, like my videos. Anyway, I was just coming on here because I got a little bit of a bitch session, and I don't know if you guys know what's going on, if this is BS or if it's real. I heard today, let me move this out of the way a little bit. I heard today that Trump actually said that there was another, well, first off, I heard of a vaccine that Bill Gates is pushing, and who's that? Elvira Sakul, how you doing? Yeah, I heard that they're basically coming out with this universal, hey, what's up, Tammy? Universal vaccine earlier today, and Bill Gates is sponsoring it or whatever. What why are they fucking bringing another one out? You know, they got it out before the disease even came out. You know, what's it say? Glory to God with you, my friend. Same with you, my brother, or sister. I can't see the name there. Yeah, all of a sudden, they're pushing the vaccine crap again. And now there's also talking about lockdown, but because of this, what did they call it? Some kind of mosquito virus that's coming, or it's here already, I guess. It's some weird name. It's Chikundra, or I can't even remember, which I thought was kind of ironic that the word, it's like from China. It's another Chinese surprise for us, I guess. But the weird thing is that the first few letters of this virus spells out the word chick, like chicken, and they just got done killing billions of chickens because the bird flu that nobody seems to be dying from right now. But they want to tie that in with whatever new virus that's just rolling in now, I guess. So psychologically, is that why they called it, you know, whatever the hell they call it? And as a matter of fact, they said earlier, I was talking about asking my sister-in-law, she's actually from mainland China. There's a little part that's actually considered Hong Kong. It's on the mainland now. And she actually came over here 20, 30 years ago and was teaching Mandarin down at the University of Penn. She knows Chinese, obviously. She grew up over there. But I'm going to ask her the name of this virus, what it means, break it down, try to figure out whether it's a real word or did somebody just come up with that. Because if you know about the C-19 a little while back, a lot of people found a lot of different things hidden in that word, in that name of that pandemic. One was COVID. How'd this go? It was like a couple different crazy things come out of that, and you're wondering if it was purposely hidden in there. I think is it COVID or something had something to do with sheep or something at one point. But there's several different things, and now I can't remember. Hang on 1 minute. C-19. Wait a minute. What the hell was that? Wait a second. Shit. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now. But it was a weird thing it spelled out. In other words, the 19 on the very end was AI. In other words, the 1 for the 19 and the 9, AI, 2 letters in there. And it was something to do with Tammy, help me out here. You know what I'm trying to say, because I know I've said it 100 times on here, and I'm drawing a fucking blank. COVID was certificate of vaccine ID. That's what that was. That's what somebody. I guess the government didn't like that. They turned out the lights on me. No, but there you go. Yeah, someone said that stood for another COVID. That might have been is it an anagram or something that they came up with? But I've also heard that number one, coronavirus has been around forever and ever. What I'm wondering now is, do they mess with our head and put psychological little things in some of these? I call them false flag type things that they're, basically they're doing shit or gaslighting us. What's it say? I thought somebody read something on her. Basically, I don't trust our government. It's getting kind of obvious here when I'm talking, because Robert Kennedy now is actually talking about this vaccine with what's his name? Bill Gates. Who's that? Hey, how you doing? Garcia Christian. How you been, brother? I ain't seen you for a little bit. The spraying might be what are forced vaxxed. Yeah, they've been spraying. Maybe they're vaccinating us by spraying crap into the atmosphere. I know a lot of people. Oh, you're a conspiracy nut or whatever. No, I just know that if you don't question everything, which you should be, and I mean everything. You should be at least saying it. We just got bullshit, is what I'm basically saying. Go back a couple of years, and everybody kind of bought into it, at least in the very beginning. I mean, they might not have went and got the thing or whatever, but they just kept burying us in propaganda. What's that saying there? Hey, how you doing, Fred Hinkle? Good to see you. Nanobots, you're right there, Tammy. Yep. Been good, brother. Go play him. What's up? Okay, in your band for a bit. It's good seeing you. Anyway, and again, I didn't really want to come on here and talk about this, but I wanted to rant a little bit about just why does the government think that they can just experiment on people and allow chemicals to be dumped into our, atmosphere, and say, oh, it doesn't exist. And then they're saying it does. They are doing it, and they're going back and forth with shit. It's basically, what's it say? Good seeing you, brothers. Yes, sir. Good seeing you too, dude. So I got 2 live streams in case you're wondering who else I was talking to. There's another one over here. This is Legends and Tales of Josie Wales on one, and then Preacher Pale Rider. And if you guys could join or subscribe definitely to the Legends and Tales channel, because I'm 10 away from 1,000 subscribers. Be great to get there soon. They suppressed me. I've been going at it for a while, and what I'm talking about now is basically taboo too. But I ain't really saying anything that's nobody already knows anyway. But that's what bothered me about the whole thing. You weren't even allowed to exercise your freedom of speech a few years back, and I think that's total bullshit. And the first thing they do is take your freedom of speech, and then they take the gun, so you can't ask for your freedom of speech back at gunpoint. They're taking any way you have to defend yourself, be it verbally or with a firearm, because it's going to get down to some nitty-gritty bullshit pretty soon. Actually, not even pretty soon. It's happening now. There's racial tension everywhere in the United States. It's really fucked up, and it's all basically brought about by the fucking government in my book. I think they're the ones that are stirring a pot, pissing people off, going after one side or the other, of the Great Divide in our country and basically causing more animosity, helping one side out and leaving the other one in the dust. In reality, fuck them. We got to be just one side, not two sides. They want to divide and conquer. Hang on for a minute. I gotta get some water. They're basically fucking with us and basically lying to us about everything, and everybody knows it. And oh, by the way, I got a new shirt today, a Harley shirt down at the farmer's market. That's why I had to wear it. I even had my leather jacket on earlier. Hang on one second. So anyway, what really set me off is talking about another vaccine. And somebody said that Trump said everybody had to take it. No, not everybody. Fuck you. All right, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. And the other thing is, they're talking about chipping everybody. I think it was Robert Kennedy mentioned it, and Trump agreed with it. And they have these data centers that they're building up. Big, huge, humongous facilities to keep all our statistics, whatever, about each and every one of us. Why? What the fuck is getting ready to go on? Someone actually suggested this, and whether it's true or not, it's kind of sounds like a frickin' what do you call that? I can't think of it. Science fiction horror movie where they might be getting ready to take everything that they know about you and maybe some of your DNA, kill you off and replace you with a clone or whatever. Whether I believe that or not, I don't know. But there's a lot of people from Hollywood that are claiming that some of the actors are cloned, and makes you wonder. Now, I don't know. I don't know how far our science has come in that, but I really wonder. Right now, I probably sound like a crazy man because I'm jumping all over the board and saying stuff that's what do you call it? Over the top. What's it say? After the first of the year, it's going to get real. After they start cutting food, exactly. They're starving people, cutting food stamps, and they're making it so you can't even live in your car if you're homeless. They're making it, there's YouTube channels. One was called like Van Life. There's a couple other people that live in a van. That's actually going to become illegal in certain parts of the United States and probably eventually all 50 states. Now, they make rent so unaffordable, but they won't give you a place to live. Oh, well, let me correct myself. Yeah, they will. It's called a fucking FEMA camp. They're going to tell you, you can go down over here. We got something already set up for you. And it's a 15-minute city, by the way. And once you're in, you ain't coming out. I mean, you might come out in a body bag if they're, getting too crowded in there with like that Monty Python thing. Bring out ye dead. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But seriously, what's this? It's their BS that can cause the homeless. Exactly. They're the ones it's called the Hegelian dialectic. They basically make the fucking problem for us. Then they, excuse me, you got the issue there. Then they give you a solution. And there's like three parts to it, and they always end up winning. In other words, they make money on both ends, and we get fucked. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But there's a better way to explain the Hegelian dialectic, and I didn't do it there. But I hope hopefully, who's this? Hey, what's up? How you doing, Doctor? Who, what, where? Just like the alligator Alcatraz, really, except for citizens. Right, and over in I guess it's somewhere out in Saudi Arabia, they're talking about making a prison. It's like this thin, long wall type of prison, a big, long, for miles, and it's some kind of prison or something. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of it. Any of you guys know what I'm talking about? It was just talked about a couple months ago. I don't know if they did anything with it. Anyway, what I'm basically saying is Go back and look at World War II. Hitler rolled into Poland and he threw people into walled-in city in Warsaw and walled them in, and he killed them off. And that's exactly what I think is going to happen with us, little by little, or however they're going to come up with some way to eliminate us. And I mean, I know people are probably like, this guy's lost his fucking mind. No, there's just so much to talk about, and I'm trying to get it all out because people aren't, they're not seeing what's coming because a lot of them are too busy looking at their shiny new phones or whatever the fuck it happens to be, a car, and they're paying no mind. They're looking at the materialism, and they don't realize materialism isn't shit. This is spiritual warfare. They're coming for your fucking soul. That's where I'm trying to go with this, to get people to wake up. Because that's what's happening. It's straight up. It's happening. And it's hard to believe, but there's really a spiritual war going on for your soul. What's this say? My food stamps went down. Yeah, exactly. Right. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You know what I mean? And it's hard to believe. Don't get me wrong. I don't sit here, like a space cadet and dream this shit up. I get pieces of information from different things. I don't listen to Fox News and MSNBC and all that because that's paid. They've been paid to say whatever the government wants them to say, or whoever's in charge at the moment. They're not giving both sides of a story anyway. And what I'm saying is, I'm hoping that people wake the fuck up because I really think we're about done. I mean, I can't even say it the way I used to be able to say it because I used to be able to just come on here and really get my point across. And I got in a car accident about a year ago, and I've noticed I've lost the ability to, I don't know, I didn't lose the ability, but it's harder for me to have head-on collision to get my point across. And Tammy can tell you, my memory's not as good, and let's just say AI is a demon. You're right, absolutely. It's coming for our jobs, literally, and everything else in our lives. They're programming that to take over everything, basically. What's going to happen, they'll roll out something called universal basic income, right? And you'll get a nice fat check. It won't be that fat, but some money, and you'll sit on your couch and eat snacks and watch TV. And eventually, they're going to say, "Oh, we're out of money, but you can go over here and live in this camp we got set up, and we'll still try to hook you up." And eventually, I think they're pushing us into 15-minute cities and all this other shit that they were talking about. And they didn't waste their breath. They were talking about it for a reason, because they're going to do it. And people don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but we're about to get fucked over. And I don't know whether we can even do much about it other than pray right now. What's it say? Just food is, what's that? Junk food is not allowed. Oh, true, yeah. On the food stamps, they're going to say, no, you're not allowed to purchase soda or whatever. Guess what? If that's what they want, let them have it. I think up to a point. Maybe I just think that they're limiting your freedom too with a lot of things. And this is another thing when Trump said about putting the mentally ill in camps or mental institutes. That has some merit to it. That could be a good thing if they need help, yeah. But how do you determine if someone just wants to get the fuck out of society because he sees it failing and he wants to go live out, in the woods or something? Does that make him crazy automatically because he doesn't want to play along with all the other, people who are dancing to the fucking Pied Piper's tune? If the dude's thinking for himself and wants to get the fuck out of society, how does that, but they're going to drag you away. What, are they going to medicate you? Well, that's what's being said, more or less. From, maybe not out flat like that, but that's what they're getting at, in my opinion. What's this say? Have you read that AI 2027 report? No, I didn't, Doc. Findhelp.org. Go to what the answer. See, I get housing assistance. Yeah. I'm in my new house. This fucking car pretty soon. This is why it's concerning me because I'm not on the lease in a few months. I'm done. I'm out of this place. I'm kind of glad, to be honest with you. And I can't seem to find something that I can afford right at this moment. And I'm sure I'll pull myself out of this situation. But I'm looking at a possible homeless situation in a couple of not even months. It's 3 weeks or something. And again, does that make me no good? A throwaway citizen? And what about all these people who are quitting doing YouTube that were doing van life and stuff? A few people were living in their vans, but now they're afraid to even do that because it's going to become illegal. You have to have residence. You have to be. Well, you know what? Pioneers didn't live inside. They went into you see what I'm saying? It's bullshit. They're taking your freedom the fuck away if they do that. That's the way I feel about it. What's it say? Won't get to yeah, you won't get to retire. You're right. Who the fuck can retire when you're trying to pay the outrageous rents that they're putting on? I have a 1-bedroom apartment and I've been living in it for 3 years. And every year they keep raising it $70 more. That's bullshit. I'm not getting anything more for it. The house ain't getting any bigger. It's the same fucking small ass apartment I'm paying right now $12.66. If I was staying, it would go up even another $70. The point being is that it's getting to be bullshit, and we got to stand up to it. We got to do something about it. And like I said, who the fuck decides who should be in a facility or whatever? Especially a lot of people saying about veterans being homeless and everything. Now here's the deal: you should be able to give them a home. No shit, they deserve one. They want and defended our country. Now even some cases, some of them guys might not want to live in this society that's so fucked up. It kills its young. With abortion, that's legal, and all the other shit that may bother them because they have morals and whatever. Murder's murder. You know how that goes. And all the other shit that's wrong. The drug epidemic, which, you know what? That's one good thing on Trump's plan is that he is going to try to get people off drugs. But again, it's their choice. Now, if they're not fucking with your life, do you have a right to say that guy's got to go away? You'll have a bunch of snitches that'll say, dude over there, he's been, sleeping in his car, and that dude's been doing this and that. Because you're always going to have Karens around that are going to do that and rat you out. And that's how Hitler killed off a lot of people, because he had everybody turning on their parents, on their family, because they were seditious or whatever. They talked against the government or this or that. I'm just saying, and I'm saying a lot of words that are probably disconnected because I'm jumping around a lot to get my point across. Like I said, it's harder for me now for some reason. What's it say? Snitches. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Tammy. Like Tammy's saying, even in like the concentration camps, if you got, a little extra food, someone would snitch you out so they would get more from the guards. And I think that's where we're heading. I know that sounds off the, people can't imagine that because we've had it so good. Well, that's going to be our downfall, how easy and soft we are, easy from, the way we've lived and all our luxuries. All of a sudden, people won't know what the fuck to do, and that's what's going to cause mass death when the shit hits the fan. Is people won't be able to live without their MTV, so to speak. You know what I mean? They'll sitting there wondering whether to shit or wine their watch. They ain't going to know what to do. Now there's going to be preppers that will have their own idea what to do, but even them are going to be shell shocked because I think something's coming big. Guess who's back? Sea Otter. Who's back? Let's see. MB. I haven't been on live. I was on vacation and stuff. Sea otter. Who is... Trying to think if I know who you are, dude. Hang on. Whatever, welcome to the live stream. Wait. Do you remember? No, I'm trying to, dude. Dude, I got in an accident. I was just telling these people a year ago, and I'm noticing that I'm starting to lose memory, man. It's not fucking good. It was a head-on. It's been a hot minute, Otter. Do you know him, Doc? Hey, what's up, little bit of pure gold? How you doing? Blackstone is buying up housing and paying top dollar for exactly because they're in on this whole thing. They're going to use companies to fuck us over. You know, buying up all the land. And Bill Gates buying land. China's coming over and buying land. Everybody's taking everything away. But, you know, you can't go camping anymore because it's illegal. They're literally making it like that. You take a nap in your car. And I'm not saying it's happening now. It's getting ready to happen. They're already passing laws. Let's see. Doc. Wait a minute. I think profile was a cat and a dog with a heart. Sea otter. You got me, man. Told you. Tammy, do you know who that is? Anyway, it's nice to see you, Sea Otter. Is it a new name you got there, or should I know you? So what's up over there, a little bit of pure gold? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't want to give up. What's that say? Oh, I know who that is. That's a smart move. This way you can get on there and not get kicked off. Is that Mark? Is it either Mark or it's Robert? I think it's Mark because he's a fisherman. Maybe I'm wrong. It's a mystery guest over here. Anyway, I'm just ranting right now because I'm seeing people fall back asleep. We're getting to the point where, you know what, they're burning us out in a way because it's hard to keep vigilant for, you know, years because that's about what it's been done since 2020. Shit has been, ramping up. And we're waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's about to drop. And I think most people are not going to be capable of handling it. But I don't know. Huh. Sea otter. You got me. I thought it was Mark. Who the fuck is that? It's either Mark or Amir. No. I don't know. We got a mystery guest in here. It says he was a moderator. I don't know. Well, anyway, welcome back, Amir. Like the delivery man who's built. Oh, what's up, dude? How you doing? Is that O'Doyle? All right. That's not you? Holy shit. The real Amir? Maybe. Richie from Boston just had a thing come across the screen up there. Time is speeding up. Dude, you got to tell us now who the hell you are, because now you're freaking me out. Did you have another name? Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah, it could be mixed. Yeah, it might be. I texted her. She said she was tired. She's probably gonna crash. It may. Oh, yeah. It might be her. Well, thanks for stopping by, whoever you are. We'll figure it out sooner or later. Um, what's that? By the way, see. Hey, what's up, Army Giraffe? How you doing? Tammy's in here. Tammy's in here. She was just in here. Matter of fact, she's over on the other live stream. I was the dog and the cat with the heart. And I think my user was Pet Lover. Are you sure you're on the right? Are you sure you're on the right live stream? I don't remember that. But again, I told you I had a fucking bad accident. Maybe I forgot something here. This guy just took over the whole live stream with this guessing game. Holy shit! Wait a minute. By the way, I'm still banned from your other channel. How the fuck are you banned? I didn't ban you. What's from Preacher Pale Rider? I don't think I banned you, dude. I never had a problem with you. It doesn't mean YouTube didn't, because we've had people getting thrown off the damn channel, like right in the middle of the frickin' live stream, and they come back on and ask it. I didn't do it. I'm telling you, it's a mod. Do you know who it is, Tammy? I remember you, and I remember Doc. Who the fuck is that? You're not going to even give us a hint of what was the letter, the first letter of your name before? I feel like we're playing a game show or something. Somebody's obviously hiding out. I don't know. I don't know, man. Male or female? Male. Okay. Are you, let's see, are you from the United States? Or are you from another country? No, you're not from the United States. Is that Eric? Yee. Is it Eric? It's either Mark or Eric. United Kingdom. Oh, I know who you are. I think I know who you are. Stuart, is that you? Stuart from England. Even if I guess it, you're not going to tell me, are you? Yeah, that's crazy. No, Stuart didn't have a heart and I think this is someone pulling a prank. This is Robert or somebody. Yeah, because I forgot. What did you forget? Your name or something? I mean, did you have a car accident too? Eric was no. Eric wasn't Irish. He was from Norway or what's the one that owns Greenland? Uh, yeah, yeah. What you had? I broke my leg and I was in a coma. Denmark. Yeah, there you go. Does any of you guys have a clue who that is? Broke his leg and he was in a coma. What, were you in a motorcycle accident or was it COVID? I mean, you broke your leg. It must have been COVID or something. What? I don't know who the. What? Yes, motorcycle. I think you're just pulling our leg, dude. Mark. That's what I thought it was. And he said no. How long ago did you have an accident? He said he wasn't on here for about a year, but I'm not. I'm not. I swear. I remember that story. 5 months. What's been 5 months since you've been on here? No, it's not Will. Will was just on here the other day. And don't you remember your username? What pet lover? I've been so broke. Summer, my wallet's been in. I can't. Yeah, exactly. Doc. Yeah, I'm door dashing for cash. It's just 1 year and 5 months I've been mod. Wait a minute. And you're just coming back now. I've only had mods for about maybe 2 years now, I guess. What's that say? Where you're from Maryland, is that correct? Army Giraffe? I do remember that. I was on vacation and then I had an accident. Yeah, but we wouldn't have known that probably because after your accident you disappeared. Where did you go on vacation, dude? Canada. That ain't a vacation. You sure you're not O'Doyle rules? Yeah, that's what I thought. I think O'Doyle's running around pretending he's somebody else right now. Not just no. So you broke your leg and you lost your memory from that? At least I have a legitimate excuse. I damn near busted my head open. I did crack my head, but here's what happened to me. What's that? You lose a bet. Who, me? Doc, do you know who that is? Oh, shit, I know exactly who that is now. I know exactly who that is. That's Texas 3. Is that, really? I was going to say it's Texas 3, maybe. Texas 3? You had a dog, Texas 3, that last time I saw you, it was like a husky type dog. So you're not playing around. This really happened to you, and you're trying to figure out. No, this dog, Texas 3, had a stray dog. He found it. It was a husky or a Malamute. If you're Texas 3, see if you remember this. This very hat, you commented. I still have it. It was a skull pin, right? Red, white, and blue Punisher pin. And he thought it was the Outlaws, which is a motorcycle club. I believe that's who he thought. They have a symbol or something with two pistons, and it wasn't. But he mentioned that. I'm not Texas. I don't remember. This is bizarre. Are you a bot? Maybe it's a bot. Maybe they got to hire a more, what do you call it? Sophisticated bot here that's learned a new thing. You're not a bot. What's the last thing you remember when you were on this show before, or on this live stream before? Wait a minute. You said you weren't from this country. Are you from... Wait a minute. Maybe... Yeah, Doc, you live near Texas 3. Didn't you say that? Okay. What are you saying about, Sea Otter? Now I forgot what the fuck I just said. Wait a minute. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Wait a minute. Hang on one moment. All right. I just made you a mod, since everybody else seems to be a mod on here. Same thing I said. Doc, how do you know he's 25? Doc knows who this is, and he's playing around. This is some kind of game these guys cooked up. How the fuck would he... You're 25. It's not. How does he know that you're 25? I mean, how the fuck could he possibly know that just reading your text? Unless he knows and he's not telling me. Come on, Doc. What the fuck? What's going on here? Yeah, thank you. I ended up buying one of them shirts at the thing, a Harley shirt, Jen. It was pretty cool looking. What's this? I don't know if he knows. He's acting like he does. How did he know your age? Was that just a lucky guess? Yeah, I've heard of huskies and stuff having pale blue eyes, the dog, and sometimes multiple different colored eyes. Actually, David Bowie was like that. He wasn't a dog, though. He's a diamond dog, right? Check this out. Oh, check this out. Look up in the sky. I don't know if you can see it. Wait a minute. You see that? That's the moon. It's a light over there, but that's a moon, that other thing that's over the house. It's crazy looking. daughter has a female husky. I mean, they're deaf, I heard. Huskies are deaf? Not all of them, are they? You went to his channel, and what did you find out there, Tammy? If he doesn't know who he is, how did he find my channel and everything again? If wait a minute. I think because he knows things about me. Huskies are colorblind. How do you know that? Wait a minute. Now I get it. This is Doc being both characters. He's playing Doc, and he's also Sea Otter. That's what I'm thinking. Wait a minute. Were you a boxer at one time, Sea Otter? Because we had a guy who's come on here. Okay, now he was from Miami, and I thought maybe Doc gave out a hint there, moon over my hammy. Yeah, but there was a guy, I can't recall his name now. Left Hook, his name was. So how you know? Oh, by the way, Jen, a lot of them are on the other live stream. I don't know if you have. You're on Legends and Tales of Josie Wales. There's also Preacher Pale Rider. So if you don't see anybody on that chat, I don't know if there's anybody else on there. Yeah, there's a couple people probably still on there. I'm looking up top, but you guys can hop back and forth. You just FFs showed the moon. Oh, the moon. Yeah. All right, that's what you were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird looking tonight, the moon. It's huge. So, Doc, how do you know he's 25? How did you pull that number, out of the sky? What? Now I gotta make you a mod over here, Jen. Let me see. Wait a minute. There you go. Should be a mod. Next thing you say, it'll turn blue. How the hell did you even know he's 25? You gonna give me an answer on that, Doc? You just nailed it. You said he's 25. There's a couple of times you're not a mod. Who's not a mod? Yeah, wait a minute. The dude's in blue. I didn't even think about that. You're showing up as a mod there. I don't remember making you a mod. Bot. How the hell did you go and look that up? What I meant, how do I prove that I am not a bot? I don't think you're a bot anymore. I think you're either bullshitting us, you're somebody playing the game here, or something weird's happening here. What's so simple about it, Doc? And you're not Texas 3, because he hasn't been around for about 4 or 5 months, maybe not that long. Who the hell do we? Wait a minute. You said you were from another country. Texas 3 was from Texas area, I think. And you're not Eric. Tammy, do you have any idea who the hell I'm talking to here? Does anybody in here? I'm from North Carolina. Yeah, United Kingdom. And your name was Pet Lover. That's starting to sound a little bit familiar. Were you on here a lot, or just a couple times, or you said you were like for a year or so? Man, this is crazy. 'Cause I don't know if you're messing with me or if this is a real deal. Here, I remember Sea Otter or Otter. You really do remember somebody named that, Doc? It's possible. We had so many people come in on here in the beginning. I don't know who they are. Must have been early on. Like it must have been almost a year ago that you were on here. Doc, do you remember him? You remember somebody named Otter being on here, or Sea Otter? And by the way, I wonder how long I've been doing live streams. 2.5 years, maybe. I don't even think it's that long. So you do remember him. So okay, where did you go on vacation that you end up getting in an accident, or what? Was it a motorcycle accident? Been over a year. I don't know why I'm not. Well, yeah, I do know why. I can't remember because I too had an accident and probably lost some memory because I don't think it's just under 2. And what, he's been on here for about 2 years ago, or are you talking about how long I've been doing live streams? What's it say? Bruges. What's that mean? Bruges? We're all doing good. We're just trying to figure out who this person is. I just can't remember him. And again, I had an accident, and literally I had a head-on accident, whiplash, big time, snapped my neck back, and then literally a little bit over a week and a half later, I was at my job, and I fell, and this hat used to have a pin on it, right? And it smashed right into my head. I fell and hit a steel faucet on what's like a soup kettle at work, and someone had moved the freaking grate where there's a drain over it, and I was carrying a bucket of water to dump into the soup kettle to clean it out, and I'm sorry, dumped it into the empty fryer later because we had to clean that out. We had already cleaned the other thing out. However, someone moved the damn grate because they thought I was dumping the water down there, and I'm carrying it. I'm looking forward. I didn't see it. Stepped in the thing, fell forward, and smashed my head. So within a week, I had a car accident head on, and then I had that. And I'm telling you, I think I lost some memory there. What's this say? Belgium. Okay, wait a minute. It's in Belgium. Bruges. And I hit the back of my head, and I was in a coma. And I was rushed to the hospital, and I was in a coma for 5 months. Wow. Oh, shit. Are you guys still there? Sorry, the phone fell. Yeah, I'm glad you're better too, dude. He's British. I think I'm vaguely remembering you, dude. And this is weird because he's got bad memory from an accident, and so do I. What's the odds of that? Tell me that isn't kind of strange. You know what, though? As I'm looking at your name and shit, I think I vaguely remember you now, and I'm not sure whether that's just from talking here and thinking I do. Only Americans say that the hospital. See, Doc's like Sherlock Holmes. You can't slide nothing by him. What the British call it, Doc? He had a quick comeback there. You were born in America. What part of America? Had to stay in hospital. What part of America are you from? Or where are you from? Born. This has got to be the strangest live stream I ever did. North what? North America? That covers a hell of a lot of land, dude. You got to get a little bit better at that. What city? What, what state? What? Okay. We narrowed it down to a small area called North America. All right. Wait a bit. So you're from the north. Nanook from the north. What state? What city? Do you remember anything? You know what? I better check the battery on these things. North Wilmington. That's where I'm at. Oh, it's Doc said that. I'm not. It's not North Wilmington, but it's. Wait a minute. 20% on the Josie Wales channel. Let me check the battery real quick so we don't. I think Denver. Denver. As in Colorado. Denver is not really north, north of Texas maybe, but or north of Mexico. Denver is more southwest, sort of. I think Denver. That's why I said I think. Now, dude, I don't know whether you're pulling our leg or you're really. Who said, hey, what's up? Not trying to ignore you, Jen. I'm just trying really hard to figure out who this is. This Sea Otter. He evidently was on our live stream. I think I vaguely might remember that, but when I first started doing live streams, I had a heck of a lot more people. What's this? Or Chicago. Huh. So, by the way, what's that say? Yeah, good point, Doc. So he says, I don't even know whether this is real or not. All this time, I haven't made any real ground on figuring out what the fuck's going on here. Anyway, Jen, I was going to ask you, did Clint have a live stream today? I actually didn't see any notifications roll through. Sea Otter is 14 years old. How do you know that? Did you go to his channel? Well, if he was 14 and he was, I'm not. Where are they coming up? Because Doc said the same damn thing. The account is 10 years old. Okay. How do you come up with 14? He would have been 4 years old when the channel is 14 years old, it says on his channel. All right. 15. How can you remember that you started YouTube at 15, but you don't remember much else? That's kind of crazy. You know how I'm going to... shit. I thought of a way I could have figured out who this is or whether he was really on our thing. I could have went back through all my freaking live streams, which there must be 100 at least. Way more than that probably by now. Maybe a few hundred. And unfortunately, I don't think I can bring the text back up. Yeah. 14 plus 10. Yeah, this guy got in an accident here. Sea Otter did. Lost his memory. He says, were you a mod at the time, Sea Otter? I think I vaguely remember that name, but I'm not sure. Were you a mod back in the day? Yeah, well, here's the thing. Did you just make this channel? Because how did you become a mod? I didn't just make you a mod. You came on here, your thing is in mod status right now. It's blue. See what I'm saying? And if you change your name on YouTube, right? You're a mod, let's say Amir came on here and he was a mod, right? But then he changed his name. Would it still come up in blue? Yeah, yeah, it is. It's supported. Wait a minute. How the fuck do you know I wished him a speedy recovery, Doc? I just can't I'm sorry, dude. You never came up with it. Of course, you got to look at one thing too. I literally had an accident, and I've lost memory too. So don't. I hate my memory. I want to kill myself. Calm down, dude. Yeah. Maybe it'll come back to me. Yeah, I'll know who the fuck you are, but I don't 100%. I think I vaguely remember. Again, I'm dealing with a bad memory right now too. It's kind of weird that you came on today because I had mentioned that. Don't worry about it, dude. So I got a question. Did you make this channel Sea Otter just recently, or is that from back in the day? Because, like I'm saying, it's blue still. You know what, Doc? I think I'm not sure if I'm remembering that now. I was a mod for about a year and 5 months. I think I'm remembering them. Believe it or not, when you know what? First off, I want to say one thing. Doc's got an incredible memory. I mean, to remember things I said a year and a half ago. So 2015 is when he made it. Well, I only had my channel up here on live streams for about 2.5 years, maybe. Wait a minute. What's your Let me see if I can see something here. I can't bring up the picture. You know what? Let me go to his channel activity. Joined 9 years ago. 436 subscribers. Guess what? Guess what? I think I remember you now. I just saw. I went back and I was looking at the comments from way back. (2023). That's about when I started Pale Rider channel, I think. Josie Wales was right before that. You know what? Welcome back then, anyway. And I think I went back, I was looking at it. He had things that he said back in the day. So he was on here because he was talking. If you go back and look at his comments, if you can, um, yeah, it was talking about something that we didn't say today. So Man, this is really bizarre. And I just spent a good half an hour talking, maybe longer, about this. So anyway, welcome back, Sea Otter, and I apologize that I just my memory's shot, dude. Cammy, to tell you, she sees me on here. Her and Mixed Media said, yeah, they've seen a difference in me after that accident. Well, it's bizarre that this is even happening. That that I've been wondering about my not my accident, my memory as well recently. And here you're going through the same thing. Wait a minute. Hey, what's up? Sweet Country Junior Garza. Are you still on there? What's that say? Jesus Christ, you're fast, Jenny. What's it's a wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a second minute. Man, I'll tell you what. I'm. Oh. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on over here? I'm trying to get back to the. Wait a second. Okay, I fixed it. So anyway, whatever did happen to Texas 3 too. I've seen him for a while. What's fast there, Doc? Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to end up killing this live stream anyway. What is the joke on me? Is it you guys messing with me? I think I actually remember Sea Otter now. Wait a minute. I have a Harley necklace. I'm going back and reading these comments. I must have missed them. Anyway, I'm going to kill the live stream. You guys, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Have a, what's this? You guys have a good night, and I'll be back on again tomorrow, See, Otter, stop by again.